First, make a slab. Get a cone template if you choose. You can trace it out. What I like to do instead, though, is I like to go ahead and just draw a circle about the size of the cone template with my finger. Cut it out. Cut a radius line that's from the center to the edge. Fold it in on itself. Play around with how much of a fold you're going to do, and I will be slicing that little bit off, the overlapping part, which will make it look more like the cone template in the end. So what you're doing is you're playing more around with how deep the fold you want it to be. Do you want to overlap a lot, making it very pointy, or overlap a little, making it more obtuse? Put it on top of your walls just to test it out and see what works for you. So the more you fold it in, the pointier it is. The less you fold it in, the flatter it is. Once you figured out what kind of roof style you want, it's time to start cutting out that excess that you don't need. So making it into that sort of Pac-Man kind of mouth. So I'm cutting out a pizza slice. I'm overlapping it, and I'm putting it back on my walls just to see if that works for me. Looks like I might need to slice off just a little bit more for it to fit my roof. And also what I'm noticing is it's a little too small for my roof. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten it out just a little bit more, seeing if I can widen it up a little bit. Then I'm going to grab my toothbrush, slip and score along that pizza cut. And I'm overlapping a little bit those edges as I meet them together. I'm overlapping them a little bit, and I'm using my smoothing fingers to smooth that connection point, and I'll smooth it on the inside. My helping hand always holds the other side. You see that little extra piece right there? I'm just going to slice that off and smooth it smooth that section right there. Spend a few seconds smoothing the cone, making sure it looks good, making sure it's pointy enough. Try not to pinch too much, or else you'll make your roof too thin. Once it's all set, place it on top, make sure it looks good, test it out. If it looks good, flip it upside down, grab your toothbrush, scratch your walls or the top of your walls with the toothbrush, and then scratch the inside of the cone. Press it on, wiggle pressing. Don't press too hard or else your cone will turn flat, but do give it a nice, decent push to make sure it's really stuck on there. And that's all there is to it. You're ready to start adding on your details.